What's up, everybody? It's your boy DC the Welcome to Hater Nation. How y'all doing, guys out there? We are coming to you with that fire content, guys. If you could, for me, just smash that like button. If you enjoy this video and this video helped you out, man, just hit that like button for me one time. Also, man, hit that subscribe, turn on that bell, because I'm coming to you with that fire content, stuff that you just don't ever see anywhere. And we're gonna talk about how to destroy man coverage. Okay, so this formation, which is the shotgun tight slots halfback weak. Okay, so we're gonna look here, right there, halfback week. It comes to you out of 5 different playbooks for my MUT guys and guys that don't like to, pick, or create their own playbooks. I do, so I have all, I think, 13 plays that it comes with. But the one that I run it out of is the Rams. But it does this in the Bengals, the Jaguars, the Raiders, and the Tennessee Titans. So it's out of 5 playbooks. We're gonna talk about it. What is really good about this is that your slot receiver is tight and he's off the line of scrimmage, so it's kind of hard to press him. So you're gonna be able to get him in certain situations. Now we're gonna run one play out of this, but there are some good plays, and we'll talk about some solid plays. I like the flood play out of this. Also has a nice cover 2 beater. If you move that deep post to the outside, it will absolutely destroy cover 2. The mesh post or mesh spot is a really good one out of there, and I believe the X dig, I don't know which playbooks those come out of, but I know that the post wheel drag is out of the Rams playbook. So we'll go ahead and look at this play. What is really nice about this play is this wheel route coming to the outside. You're gonna have the ability to beat man coverage with this wheel. Now you do want a slower receiver to run this route, and I think I just picked random play. Hold on one second. Okay, so you do want a random receiver, or a slower receiver. So we're gonna trade out McKenzie for Cole Beasley, who's a good receiver. And I want you to watch what happens in this situation. You kind of want to just pay attention to what happened. Now, the best defense in the game that a lot of people are running is cover 2 man. This cover 2 man shuts down like a lot of the short routes, the drags, the slants, the ends, the outs, like the little short routes. It has a good ability to just shut down a lot of the things that people like to do for those little short dump off pass plays, and then you could play a little bit deeper. So the best way to run this is go into your coaching adjustments and make sure you just play by overall. That way you can get your best DB going up against their best wide receiver, and that's going to give you your best position. Now we have Stephon Gilmore on the Patriots, and with the Patriots having Stephon Gilmore 99 overall, he can literally just shut down your best receiver. And I got Stephon Diggs. This actually happened to me in my franchise, and it made it kind of hard because I was like, okay, I can't get Diggs in the game. So he just absolutely cooks him, and there's nothing you can do about it. So play overall so you can get your best defensive player on their best wide receiver. We'll go formation. We're just gonna run it out of the nickel 2-4-5. It's cover 2 man. And as you can see here, Gilmore is on Diggs. Really tough. But what's interesting about this, unless they're running out of the dollar, which you can switch, I don't know how that works, or the dime, where they have the 2 linebackers are on the field, and it's going to be kind of hard because those linebackers are not going to be able to do much. So we're going to go ahead and look at here, and I want you to look at the linebacker right here. He's lined up with Cole Beasley. Okay, what gives the exploit is he's going to run this a little bit slower, and it should cause a switch. They're going to switch man coverage. He's actually going to take the running back, and this outside guy right here is going to take Cole Beasley because Cole Beasley is a little slower. Okay, so when we go into it, as you see the wheel drag, like I said, it's a little bit better to run with a slower receiver. They are pressed, so when I run it to the outside, they're going to switch. I just fast lead Cole Beasley out to the outside. Nice, easy touchdown, because this is followed by the second linebacker. Okay, the second linebacker, and we'll go check that out in the instant replay so you can see it really quick. So what, like I said, what happens is this guy was the guy that was lined up on Cole Beasley, but because Beasley's a little bit slow, he points and he actually takes dig, and you see they switch. Why they switch is beyond me, but they switch. I got the exploit, and then he actually points for him to take the running back, because the running back is going to be wide open, and the linebacker that was on him, the linebacker that was actually on him can't cover him. He notices it, so he's like, yo, I'll take digs, which is a mistake, and we're creating an exploit. But I just wanted you to see, you can just lob past that right over that linebacker's head because he can't get in that position. Nice, easy touchdown from where we are on the 30. Okay, like I said, Cole Beasley is slow, and that is why that works with this slower receiver. All right, now we get the faster receiver. It's going to be a little hard to get that off. You're actually going to have to lob it and like hope, and the guy could potentially pick it, so I wouldn't recommend it. But run it with a slower receiver. If you have a slower receiver on your squad, it's going to really help. Now we're going to also look into a couple of other things and a couple other ways to get guys open. If you want to, you can send Y on a drag and send running back on the opposite side. This is going to absolutely just destroy their coverages. If you can see, that's where he's lined up. What's more than likely going to happen is they're going to switch again. Okay, they're going to switch again, and my tight end is actually going to he's going to be manned up by that middle linebacker, and he's going to get confused. So if we go it there, as you can see, he actually lined up with exactly who I said he was going to. It almost looked like he didn't, but we'll go in and check the instant replay. So if you noticed before in this situation, and we didn't press, but oh my god, sorry, my bad. Okay, so if you go into this here, and you see this linebacker was actually lined up with the running back. Okay, he was lined up with the running back. Once they switched, he points, and what that pointing means is to say, hey, somebody needs to go and cover him. I'll cover this guy. He actually recovered really quick, but we were able to get him in that situation where we could go. And as you can see, he's switching so somebody can go and cover him. This guy goes to cover him so he can stop and kind of shut down two routes at the same time. So that's what they're trying to do, but you're going to be able to get your guy open in the field. So you're going to be able to make these little short routes. And the reason that you want to make these short routes, I always talk about what is the progression of it. What's the next step? Okay. The next step is to get them to play one of those blues to a curl flat or a cloud flat or a hard flat in order to absolutely destroy. Now we'll go ahead and back this one up because I want them to get those blues out of there, because if they're going to press, the blues are going to do absolutely nothing. Okay, they're going to be the worst thing for them. We'll go up Stephon Gilmore against Diggs, and he sees that I'm killing him, so he goes Y and he'll play curl flat on him. So what's going to happen here is he's going to push my guy, and then I'm able to lob it to the outside to Diggs, and Diggs can catch that over Stephon Gilmore for a nice, easy, long bomb. But that is the purpose. Okay, when you are hitting these outsides, and he thinks, because normally they will shut down the drags, but because he's in this situation, I can call a slant here, and I can get them an opportunity to switch. I'll just call him on that side. He's not going to really press, and as you can see, the guy who was supposed to be covering him didn't even cover him. He didn't even cover him. He was supposed to. But once again, we're going to instant replay, and the reason why this is happening is because this running back is literally changing the coverage. When he comes out, he's noticing this linebacker here. When I stop the ball, he's noticing, yo, I can't get there. Once again, this guy is pointing like, bro, please cover him because I can't get to him. He's gonna be wide open in the field of play. So they have to switch. Once he switches, he's switching onto his guy, but it's almost too late. Cole Beasley is just wide open going down the field. Now, this is not gonna matter for speed, so I can put McKenzie back in there, and I will flip depending on the play that I call. Is either it's gonna be McKenzie or Cole Beasley, who is the slower receiver. I think he's 87 speed. So we'll go ahead and put McKenzie in there because I know McKenzie is a little shifty. We'll call that same exact play, post wheel drag here, nickel 245, cover 2 man. All right, so we'll just send him on that slant here. Still coming to the outside. You see he points, and we're able to get McKenzie up and get some decent gain and potentially move. So it's going to be on the user to pick that up, right? The user's gonna have to be able to pick that up, and he's gonna have to be able to say, okay, well, I have to make this move. I have to do a change. He's gonna point. And it's like I said, at that point, it's almost too late. It's almost too late. And then if he covers it, what's really nice about this, even in a press situation, we'll go ahead and press. And let's say I send him to a slant, okay? Because he changes, and let's say he follows it, I can throw this and get John Brown wide open in that post, even in that press, because John Brown's not going up against the best corner in the game. So you're gonna see him have the ability to get this dig route on the inside just absolutely open. He's gonna get the separation. Even in the press, he beats the guy off the press. He's looking silly. And now it's a decision, which one is the user gonna cover? Either the user is going to cover the inside guy or the user is gonna cover the outside guy. It's really kind of a decision on who he's gonna cover, and we have almost every single route open. So this is why I particularly like this. Like I said, get in the lab, check it out, check out some other stuff. Go ahead and see, you know, what you particularly like out of it and kind of come up with the scheme. I'm gonna actually put out a full scheme on how to destroy the man coverage. This is gonna be my man coverage. I think that I'm pretty much done with my playbook up to this point, just because now I have something that's really good at man. I have something that's really good at zone. So we're gonna pull out the full ebook for you guys in order to absolutely cook these players. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. It is your boy DC. Always remember, embrace the hate and hate everybody.